You know what? I don't really have a lot of time today. I get on here. I mean, we don't really have like crazy amount to talk about. I know there's always, people that want to continue to chat, crypto, but lately I haven't had too much time to really do much. So I apologize, but we're on here and we make do with whatever time we got. Make do with the time we have. It's not as consistent. I want it to be consistent, but we got to make do with what we got. And especially my allergies are not cooperating with me now that they're back, so that's great. Warm weather comes, and so does allergies, and that's great. So my eyes are kind of like watery. Let's see, subscribers only, any duration, monetization, every 12 minutes. Okay, I think everything is good. But make sure you hit that like button as soon as you get in here. Okay, there we go. All right, so we're good on YouTube, on Rumble, also on X, as well as that's not what I wanted to do. I don't know why. We're also live on Twitch. Don't know how many people are here, but we are live on Twitch. Stream manager. There we go. We got one person over on Twitch, as well as Kick. We're over there on Kick as well. We haven't got any viewers on Kick, but I mean, we are live. We've been live on it pretty much daily. So, uh, George, thank you for being a member for 21 months. It's been a while. Good morning, Matt. Yeah, thank you for being here, and thank you for being a member for such a long time. I do appreciate it quite a bit. Um, and good morning to you as well. Anytime is better than no time. Thanks for going live. Yeah, no problem. Again, we can say our good mornings in a quick fashion. We'll go through exactly what's going on in the market, and then we'll hop off here. Do you see Pikamoon hitting a $1 billion market cap by the end of the year? I'm not so sure about that. I'm not gonna say that. I know that anything does have an opportunity to hit $1 billion, but I can't say that something's gonna be. I'm not gonna say that something is going to get to $1 billion by the end of the year unless they just have a massive amount of marketing and a push and FOMO that goes into it. But there's always a possibility. I mean, I look for um, definitely more aggressive gains, but a standard level of growth within some of these projects. I mean, with the concept that it has, it does look like it has the ability to do that, and the popularity could be massive. But again, $1 billion is still a significant point. Still very difficult to get to as of right now. So I'm not going to say that, but I do think it's going to be um, definitely a grower. Good morning, boss man. Good morning to you as well. Matt should join the army. It would solve the tardiness. Matt should join the army. It would solve the tar. It's not about being it's not about being tardy. I can be on time as much as I can. I can be on time every single day. The issue is that I won't be in the best um, either frame of mind or in the best state at that time because in the beginning of the morning, I went through like we went to the gym and everything like that. But when I came back home, you know, it seemed like allergies started to get a little bit worse. My eyes were watering quite a bit. I couldn't hold a you know a conversation or even a sentence. It seemed like so. It's more about the ability to do so rather than being tardy just because I am. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Well, what are your thoughts on SUI had a big pump and then fell? I have to go into that in a little bit. We're going to be going into the markets in a couple of seconds, but I'm not going to go into things right now. Good morning, bro. Big market listing for Skid tomorrow. Any thoughts? I mean, that's great to see. Again, we'll go into positions in a little bit. I just wanted to say good mornings right now. I mean, probably half joking, but it's okay. I understand. You're not Matt's boss, old mate. He can come on whenever he wants. I mean, I'm sure he knows that, or they know that. Bitty bitty Bitcoin. God, man. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna be able to do more than like 30 minutes here, if that. I have to take Claritin daily. Yeah, I mean, I'm taking Zyrtec right now, but I was supposed to take it last night. I ended up skipping a day because I kept thinking that I took it and I didn't. So yesterday was okay, and today is just not good. VSG is going to be a monster this year. I can imagine so. I mean, VSG looked great in the beginning stages of things, the things that they have planned going forward. I mean, it looks really, really good. Um, and the popularity has been big. So yeah, I agree with that. Any Jasmine news? Not right now. No news that I've seen. I tried to look some up to see if we had any news on like the lockup or anything like that. And I haven't seen any. So still just around the same spot of the 2 cent mark. But that's better than being at the 50% of a penny mark or even 1 cent level. So it's great to see that. Shiba Inu price predictions for the bull run. I would definitely say a drop 0 1 or drop 0 2. Um, so 3 zeros on one or 3 zeros and a two. That's where I see that up in the range of a 60 to 100 plus $1 billion market cap. That's where I see that. Yeah, I'm in VSG for the long haul. Yeah, I mean the VSG that I have left over is definitely for the long haul. I took I always like the dollar cost average out, but that's only for my initial investment as well as some profit and all that other stuff. But then everything else does stay in there, and I think with the movement that it has had, it just looked amazing. It was set me up for success there to only have to kind of sell a portion of it rather than a lot of it. Check out Harvest Finance volume. This will 50x soon. I don't disagree with you. I think Harvest Finance is a big play. It's currently sitting around $100, but we will dive into that in a little bit. As we get to the 10-minute mark of this live stream. What's up, Matt? What's your price prediction for Krill? Um, well, I have certain different price predictions, right? I'm looking at a $5 level to take my initial investment. So my first investment of 5,000 $4,000 would be taken at that level, which I would have $50,000. So I would take 5,000 or maybe 10,000, and then leave the rest that's in there until it gets to a level of about $10 or so, and then I would take a little bit more, which at that point I would have, if I ended up selling a portion of what I had there, would be about 2,000 that I would sell. So as it gets to $10, I would have 80,000, which I would take probably another 10 or 20,000. And then I'm looking for it to go a little bit further than that. But yeah, we'll see as time goes on. I don't really have my exit plan up, but I know the sky's the limit, honestly. It has only 39 million coins, so you could see $1 billion market caps. You can see multiple $1 billion market caps within that, but it only depends, right? More volume, more exchanges, more places to purchase it, all that stuff there. So suppose today inflation it's going to drop. Do we have inflation data that's coming out? I feel like I've been distant on that on CPI data. uh, so April 10th, yes, for March data. So that explains a lot of it. Thank you for saying that. I won't be live during that because to get Hayden some breakfast. Maybe I can. It depends how my allergies cooperate with me, and it also depends what we're looking like with the amount of people that are in the live stream. If we have a good 300, 400 people in the live stream, then maybe that does become more of a thing to where we can continue. But it if we don't, then this is just a simple update to wherever the market is. All right, so we're at the 10-minute mark. Let's go and look at how the market is really moving right now. Let me refresh this to make sure everything is good. Right now, what CoinMarketCap shows, that's not the right information. Let me go back here and change that to screen number 1. There we go. So now what CoinMarketCap shows is about 2.84% decrease on the day. It's at a $2.58 trillion market cap. And we're seeing Bitcoin's dominance at a slightly increased. So we're still not at altcoin season yet, obviously. We still have the halving that's 9 days away. When we look at the dominance, 52.55%, we want to see that below the 50% mark. I want to see it continue to decrease below it, but I think Bitcoin still has some growth within it. So I wouldn't say that I fully expect altcoin season to happen. I wouldn't say anytime soon, but if we're talking about this month, I don't expect it to happen. But I want to see altcoins kind of take over and do something different. Remember, this is a completely different market than what we've seen in the past because of the ETFs, because of the fact that Bitcoin hit all-time high like 3 times before the halving even happened. So it's definitely a different market that we're in right now. If we look at Bitcoin overall, it's down by 2.5%. Ethereum's down by 3.25%. BNB is slightly up. Solana is down to less than 170. Maybe I'll have to just pick up some more Solana. I feel like $1,000 Solana is not out of the question at all. Maybe even much further than that, but it's definitely not out of the question. When we look at XRP, that is slightly down, about 1%. We're seeing it at 61, almost, I guess, not almost 62, but pushing up to 62 cents. Dogecoin around the 19-cent mark. You're also seeing Cardano that's down by 5%, down to 57 cents. That's actually interesting to see it drop by that much. It creates more of an opportunity for people to purchase. Avalanche at $47. This is another position that actually I was thinking of buying more of. I feel like Avalanche or AVAX is going to have quite a bit of a run. And it's sitting only at a $17 billion, $18 billion market cap. So I feel as though this can be worth quite a bit more. I just want to hold more, but I don't want to really purchase any more crypto. But then I keep purchasing crypto. I did buy the pre-sale of one of I think it was WWCat, um, whatever that was. So I have a feeling that that's going to be kind of a little bit bigger. So interested there. Thanks for Harvest Finance profit, Matthew. I took 73% profit. That's fantastic. I'm glad that you were able to do that, bro. Your coin is pumping. Math slash USDT. That's not my coin. Shiba Inu slightly down as well, 3%. We're seeing Bitcoin Cash down by 9%, Polkadot down by 6%. What's increasing the most over the top 24 or 24 hours, but the top 100? We're looking at 13% increase in Nervos network. That seems to have been increasing for plenty of days. Um, you have a TAO or Tau at $615. I know that has been increasing as well. Let me actually take a closer look at that. It's at a $4 billion market cap with $70.8 million worth of volume. Let me look at not the market. Let me look at how the price has moved over 7 days, over a month. It's down 12%. Over the last year, it's up by 1,000%. So this has moved quite a bit from this 50 cent level back all the way up to a $700 level. This is something that I want to see out of what's it called? Teller. That's the type of movement that I want to see out of that position. But only time will tell as that does approach some of these levels. I think it is at a lower level. I'm really want to buy more of that as well. I think I have like 100, maybe a little bit less. Not sure. I'll have to go into my Coinbase and check out exactly how much I have. I might have 50, but either way. Um, let's go back to here. Let's see not only what's moving the most, but also what's moving the least, or what's falling the most. But you have ENA or Athena that's up by 6%. Pendle that's up by 1%. So not really much positive movement right now. You might see an eventual bounce with whatever data or whatever information we get out of the inflation data. Let me go ahead and look at what's dropping the most. You can see Gala is down by 13%. Aptos is down by 12%. Dog with Hat is back down to a $3.4 billion market cap. That has had the toughest time. Definitely creating some peaks and valleys by getting up to a 4 point something billion dollar market cap and then back down to a $3.4 billion market cap. Just increasing and decreasing, increasing and decreasing. That's the way it seems like it can, or it's moving. You have Little Dow, you have Python Network that's down by 8%, Internet Computer that's down by 8%. That's back down to about $16. Very interesting. Bonk, that has a decrease by 7% or almost 8%. SNX is down by 7%. You can see all of the different positions that are down by 7 or 6 or 5%. Quite a bit of negative movement here today. So that's very, very interesting. Let's also go in and look at my watch list because I have some things on my watch list that people are asking about here. If we look at things that are moving the most in my watch list, you have Harvest Finance. Harvest Finance is up by another 51%. In the last 7 days, it's up by 115%. And we're seeing it at a $70 million market cap. Now, I believe that this can get to hundreds of millions of dollars worth of market cap. It already has been there before. And it will be worth, most likely it will push into the billions of dollars of market cap. And you'll see this at a $700 million market cap in no time, being at 10x from where we are right now. And then hopefully seeing it get to a 100x, up to a $7 billion market cap. But you need to see a little bit more volume. You're seeing $176 million worth of volume, which is fine. But in order to get up to those levels, you want to see multiple millions of dollars, or multiple billions of dollars worth of volume. Honestly, with 176 million, you would think that we could push up to 100 and 200. But every time we see a level of an increase, especially in something that has a short or a smaller supply, you see a lot of selling that's going on as well. Not as much liquidity or exit liquidity within that position as well. So it's pretty interesting. It was 103% profit, but only managed to log on when it was 73%. So I took it straight away. And I was right. Would you rebuy? That's up to you, right? I didn't sell because that's part of my strategy. I can't tell you what to do because I can't assume like your strategy. I can't take on your strategy and then, change it for what I would do if I was in your situation. All I can tell you is what I'm doing currently, but that doesn't mean that it changes what you gain within it. A gain is a gain. And if you want to move on to the next play, move on to the next play. There's so many opportunities that are out there. And, I'm happy for anybody that does take it upon themselves to invest into what they believe in rather than, what I'm talking about in a video. So, yeah. 90K Bitcoin coming soon. That would be great. ICP unlocking on 12. What do you mean? They're unlocking more ICP at 12, or is that what you're saying? I put all my profits from harvest back into ICP. I thought that goes up with Bitcoin, but it ain't looking like that way. Oh well, hopefully that does work out with you. I can see or work out for you. I can see the ICP is at a lower level. So seeing ICP at a lower level, you know that it has quite a bit of growth, especially back to the level that it was at. But we will have to see. I'm I'm not the biggest fan of ICP, but I understand what the growth will be and how much that can be worth based on history as well as the extended bull market. Been dollar cost averaging since October into XRP, Chainlink, and ICP ready for the pump. That's great. Hi Matt, how high will Kakinu go this bull run? I think it. So I haven't checked the level of popularity within that, so I'll have to duplicate this. But I need to check the level of popularity. God, my nose is starting to be a problem here today. So let's go into memes. It's definitely within like these top plays here. So currently sitting at a $244 million market cap with $17 million worth of volume. I would like to see a lot more volume there. To only see 17 million out of the 244 million means that you're looking at a low percentage overall, 7% volume to market cap ratio, definitely lower than the most popular levels. And that's to say, while you have seen an increase in that of 53% in volume. So I think it has popularity. There's no doubt in my mind that it does. And being the most popular meme coin on the Avalanche chain is fantastic. All of the supplies out there, everything is set up for that. I just want to see more and more volume that's happening within it to really kind of confirm that popularity. So I don't know price wise, but I would probably say that it could, push up to maybe resist at a level of a billion, but then it also has that ability to grow a lot further depending on the FOMO that comes on board. Matt, if XRP gets to $1,000 per coin, what would the market cap be? The market cap would be, let me go to exit plans and just bring up XRP. I could do quick math and say that it would be at a $5.4 trillion market cap or $5.5 trillion market cap. And that's with the current supply. Sorry, 55 trillion dollar market cap is what it would be at. So that is an insane level, market cap wise. But if XRP truly is going to be what it is, or what people plan for it to be, market cap is not really the biggest issue. Um, it's more about the use and the scarcity of that. If we're using it for any type of just standard transactions, cross border payments, whatever we're using it for, um, I feel as though you could see so much more that's based on scarcity and how much people are holding because of the increased value of that investment. Not only you've never heard of and it's never been a thing to where you invest in a currency, right? So a currency can grow in value rather than being a standard price, right? And that's why it can be that, but shouldn't be fully taken as that. If that makes sense. Because if you look at XRP, if you look at XRP compared to the dollar, let's say, you would typically compare the stable coin to a dollar. But if you're going to be using XRP as that standard form of currency because it's fast, because it's cheap, because it's efficient, because it's secure, and all these different things, um, and you still have that value that can increase based on people that are utilizing it or using it, um, then it's a completely different story. So it's definitely a high market cap. And it still worries me to even say that, okay, can it get to a $55 trillion market cap? It's like, I still don't want to say yes, but I also don't want to say no. So that's why I have exit plans in place to where I don't need to have 35,000 when it gets to $1,000 price. If I have just simply 1,000 or 2,000 or 3,000 at those levels, I'm fine. So as it gets to some of these levels where I take, profit, maybe it's $10, it's $20, it's 50 or 40 or $50, I can potentially have, hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars at those levels. So I don't necessarily need it to get to a level of even $100, which would be $3.5 million for me. I don't need it to just get to $500, which would be 17.5 million, or $1,000, which would be 35 million. I don't need that to happen, right? I would love that to happen, but also if it does find a way to get there, I will not have the same level of coins that I have now because my strategy doesn't call for that. So yeah. Do you have an exit strategy for Pika yet? I don't have Pika, so I never got in on the pre-sale, and I wanted to, but I always like to buy after, way after the video like goes out, and the video went out and it sold out immediately. So I don't have it. Um, I would have definitely wanted to get it. I want to play the game though, so it may become an issue to where I do end up having that or NFTs associated with it. So there's certain plays where I'm just not invested into it, but I see them as opportunities. And just because I'm not invested into it doesn't mean that it's not an opportunity. There are plenty of opportunities that are out there. Like, I'm not invested into this play, COQ, and I still see it as an opportunity, growth opportunity for a lot of people. There's so many different plays out there. I can't be invested into all of them. But as I see opportunities, I will bring them to the table. And as I see maybe a little bit of a marketing push that they may spend money on, let's say if they're spending money somewhere else and I know that they're spending money somewhere else, I will let people know. I do plan on doing that because I know of many plays that are spending money in different areas. So if I know of that, I need to start letting Patreon know, and I need to put that within that section or within a certain category. Thank you for the gifted membership, West Texas Crypto.
Roulette Wheel donated $10 through Super Chat.
Jeez, that's a loud. That's pretty loud. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that, Roulette Will. No matter, are you invested in Filecoin? I'm not. I do think Filecoin has quite a bit of potential as well. Some people asked me about that before, but I'm not invested into it. No. Bitcoin will always be number one, dog. I don't agree with that. Bitcoin will not always be number one. I think Bitcoin will be there for nostalgia reasons. Even if it does get to 100,000 or 200,000, Bitcoin will not always be number one. That's just my opinion. Again, I don't want to sit here and say that anybody is completely wrong, and that I'm 100% right. There's always a chance that we will see majority of activity flow through Bitcoin, and that still Bitcoin still remains strong because of the ETFs and the strength within the ETFs. But I feel like it's going to slowly get depleted. Even within ETFs, you're going to start to see ETFs that are 50% Bitcoin, then 40%, then 30%, right? Something that has a little bit of strength, but then you're also going to have various altcoins that are also included in those ETFs, whatever sector or whatever they're doing there. So I think you're going to see XRP that has a major chance to do that as it could be fully implemented within banks and have the flow of money on their side, right? I truly think the SEC wants to own more XRP or wants to own XRP. However, they're afraid of Ripple's dilution, right? In every scenario, the government has controlled any type of inflation, and if Ripple controls the inflation within XRP, because there is a inflation right now, and it would be a deflationary aspect if all of the supply was introduced or if that supply was burned off. So I think that's kind of the main problem. It's like it's less of, hey, we want to sue you for selling this XRP. It's more of, hey, we don't like the fact that you're selling XRP when we want to buy XRP, right? And I think what they want to do in a way, is take the $2 billion that they're kind of suing Ripple for and just own XRP with it um, as some sort of a reserve. Again, this all of these things are just speculation, and it would be interesting to see like full clarity as to what their angle is, because I feel like there's more of an angle than just saying, hey, we want to sue XRP or we want to sue Ripple. All right, guys, I pretty much have to get out of here now. It's been 30 minutes. I apologize for not being on air for a long time, but I do appreciate everybody being here. I didn't even talk about the Bitcoin halving being 9 days away. It is 9 days away, as you can see from the top of the. It's 9 days, 2 hours, 43 minutes, and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3 seconds. Blocks until the halving 1,401, and approximate block time is 9 minutes. So, anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out any of the links that are down below. It does help out the channel. If you guys want to sign up for Margex, feel free to sign up for Margex. That link is in the chat. But make sure you check out any of the videos I'm going to post later today. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.